USCIS officers know exactly where people mess up. And in 2025, these traps are catching more immigrants than ever. From outdated forms to surprise interview arrests, the system is designed to test you at every stage. But in this video, you're going to learn how not to fail. Let's talk about the 5 biggest green card traps that can wreck your entire case. Plus one bonus mistake that people still make in 2025. Trap number 1. Incomplete or incorrect documents. This is the number 1 reason green card cases get denied. Many applicants are filing outdated forms, incorrect filing fees, and signed documents. Even worse, people combine fees into one check when they're supposed to submit separate payments for each form, like Form I-485, I-765, and I-131. That alone can get your case rejected. Real case. Someone used a paralegal who bundled all fees into one check. USCIS rejected the entire package. By the time they resubmitted, their overstay triggered a deportation notice. And remember, using the wrong form, like filing only the I-130 for adjustment of status, is enough to get your case bounced back. Tip: always use the latest USCIS forms, double-check filing instructions, and when in doubt, use a licensed immigration attorney, not a document preparer. Trap number 2. Case status inquiries that delay you. You might think asking USCIS for updates helps your case.
Wrong.
Every time you contact them too early or too often, they pull your file, log the inquiry, and ironically, delay your case even more. That's exactly what they want you to do. Here's what you should do instead. Track your case using your receipt number at USCIS.gov. Use apps like Lawfully for real-time processing timelines. Only file a formal inquiry if your case is outside of normal processing times. Mistake to avoid: inquiring every few weeks just to check. USCIS sees that as unnecessary interference, and your file keeps going to the bottom of the pile. Trap number 3. Immigration scams that empty your wallet. Scammers are everywhere, especially in 2025. They'll text, email, or even call pretending to be from USCIS, IC, or even well-known attorneys. They'll say things like, "Pay us $200 and we'll expedite your work permit. We found an issue. Send your info now." This is a limited-time opportunity. Red flag. USCIS doesn't ask for payments over the phone. ICE doesn't threaten via text. And real lawyers won't reach out through Telegram groups asking for Zelle or Cash App payments. Case study: one applicant paid $10,000 to a fake consultant who promised work permits and green cards. No documents were filed. The person vanished. Tip: always confirm the identity of anyone offering services. Google them. Check the bar registration. Never act out of panic. Trap number 4. Social media surveillance. Yes, they're watching. As of 2025, USCIS routinely checks applicants' public social media accounts, even before the interview. They're looking at who you're tagged with, relationship photos, or the lack of them, political opinions, memes, and even comments. Real example: a couple showed up for their marriage-based interview. USCIS presented printed Instagram posts showing the applicant living alone and posing with someone other than their spouse. It cast doubt on the marriage and triggered a request for evidence, RFE, and further scrutiny. Tip: lock down your profiles. Be mindful of what you post, like, share, or joke about, until you have your green card in hand. Assume anything public can be used against you. Trap number 5. Assuming interviews are just formalities. They're not. USCIS interviews are now a critical screening point and, in many cases, a trap. They check past filings, overstay history, fraud indicators, criminal records, and yes, people are being detained at green card interviews. Case: a woman who had an old expedited removal order from 25 years ago went in for a green card interview and was detained on the spot. She had no idea the old issue still mattered. Warning: if you've had any prior immigration violations, fraud accusations, or criminal history, don't walk into that interview alone. Always consult a qualified immigration attorney first. Bonus trap: trusting USCIS officers too much. This one's subtle, but just as dangerous. Many immigrants believe the officer interviewing them is there to help. They're not. Quick recap: the 5+1 green card traps in 2025. 1. Incomplete or outdated documents equals automatic rejections. 2. Early or repeated inquiries equals longer delays. 3. Immigration scams equals no green card, no money. 4. Social media red flags equals relationship doubts. 5. Green card interviews equals potential detention. 6. Casual answers to officers equals unintentional self-incrimination. Final thought: these traps aren't random. They're built into the system to screen out unprepared applicants. So stay informed, stay cautious, and if you ever feel unsure, don't risk your future alone. Work with someone who understands the rules, the risks, and your rights. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. This is Border Drip USA, bringing you real immigration insights with no sugarcoating. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.